Hello, children. Hope you're fine. Today, we are going to learn a new lesson, His First Flight, written by Liam O'Flaherty. Presented by Philomin Bala, lecturer, Dial Thoothukudi. Reviewed by Dr. P. Golda Grena Rajati, Principal, Dial Thoothukudi. Liam O'Flaherty was born on 28 August 1896 and left the world on 7 September 1984. He was an Irish novelist and short story writer. He was considered to be a leading figure of the Irish Renaissance. He labored in many occupations like a lumberjack, hotel porter, miner, factory worker, dishwasher, bank clerk, and deckhand. Also, he acted as a soldier in First World War. The lesson, His First Flight, we are going to learn today, gives us courage to face the challenges in our life with the story of a young seagull who learns to fly by overcoming his fear. Initially, let's learn the new words from this lesson. Seagull. You can visualize the bird in the picture. It is a bird that lives near the sea and has short legs, long wings, and white and grey feathers. Brink. It is the edge of a cliff. Cliff is a mountain or other high area. For example, look at the girl. She is standing on the high cliff brink. Ledge. Look at the picture. A woman is standing on the ledge of a cliff. Ledge is a narrow, flat area like a shelf that sticks out from a building or cliff. Flap. To wave something, especially wings, when or as if flying. Look at the bird, it is flapping its wings. Plunge. To move or fall suddenly and often a long way forward, down or into something. For example, he ran down to the beach and plunged into the sea. Desperate. Feeling that you have no hope. Look at the picture, the child looks desperate. Shrilly, in a way that is loud, high, and unpleasant or painful to listen to. For example, the women began to scream shrilly. Herring, a long silver-colored fish that swims in large groups in the sea, or its flesh eaten as food. Devour, to eat something eagerly and in large amounts so that nothing is left. For example, she devoured everything on a plate. Cackle, to laugh in a loud, high voice. For example, I saw a witch in a movie. She gave a cackle of laughter. Blazing, to burn brightly and strongly. For this, I can give you one example. The sun was blazing down that afternoon. Now, to bite or chew something repeatedly, usually making a hole in it. For example, a dog is gnawing a bone. Trot, to run with short steps. In the lesson, you can see the young seagull trotted back and forth from one end of the ledge to the other. Daintily, in an attractive, careful way, especially used about something small or having small movements. For example, she skipped daintily down the street holding her father's hand. Precipice, a very steep side of a cliff or a mountain. For example, the film opens with a shot of a climber dangling from a precipice. Preening, the bird cleans and arranges its feathers using its beak. Look at the picture. the bird is preening its feathers. Whet, to sharpen. For example, the bird is scraping its beak to whet it. Mocking, laughing at someone or something in an unkind way. Look at the picture. The boy is mocking at his classmate. Plaintively, something done in a sad way. For example, "I've broken my glasses," he said plaintively. Swooped, to move very quickly and easily through the air. For this, I can give you one example. The eagle swooped down to snatch its prey. Dizzy, feeling as if everything is turning around and that you are not able to balance and may fall over. For example, as she is working since last night without sleep, she feels dizzy now. Shrieking, a short, loud, high cry, especially one produced suddenly as an expression of a powerful emotion. For example, he suddenly let out a piercing shriek. Beckoning, to move your hand or head in a way that encourages someone to come nearer. For example, the ocean beckoning the people to its shore. Exhausted, extremely tired. For example, "I must get some sleep. I am exhausted." Now, let's see the summary of this lesson. His First Flight is a short story written by Irish author Liam O'Flaherty. The story is about a family of seagulls and how a young seagull overcomes his fear and learns to fly. This story throws light on the importance of independence and self-confidence. Once a young seagull was alone on the ledge of a rock near the sea. His brothers and sisters started flying the day before. Though he attempted to fly by flapping his wings, his fear prevented him from flying. He felt that his wings would never support him to fly, so he ran away to the little hole and slept without making a try. His sister and two brothers, whose wings were far shorter than his own, learned to fly and dive for fish with the help of their parents. The parents of the young seagull tried their level best to teach him to fly, scolded him, threatened him, but everything went in vain. One day, his parents wanted to teach him the art of flying. So all the members of the family flew away to another rock and left him alone and started laughing at his cowardice. They did not give him anything to eat. The young seagull was maddened with hunger. He wanted to reach his parents without taking effort to fly. He stepped slowly to the edge of the rock. He stood there on one leg and closed his eyes to attract the attention of his family. He saw his mother tearing a piece of fish. He begged his mother to give him food, but mother was putting him alone only to teach him a lesson. After some time, she took a piece of fish in her beak and came flying over him. When she reached over him, she became motionless in the air. She did not get down on the rock. She wanted to give the young seagull an incentive to fly. The young seagull bent forward and jumped at the fish. But his mother flew upward, so he lost his balance and flew down from the rock into the space. He became very much frightened. After a moment, he felt his wings spreading upwards. He flapped his wings and soared upwards. His parents and siblings flew around him to encourage him. They were extremely happy and they all expressed their joy on his first successful flight. Through this inspiring story, the author provides a psychological insight into life's problems and the ways of overcoming them. To overcome the fear is the theme of the story. Through the story, the writer conveys the moral of having self-confidence and self-reliance. The parents can support us to a certain extent but not forever. So, we all should try to become independent in our own way. Finally, I'd like to conclude with the maxim of Franklin D. Roosevelt: the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Thank you very much. Hope you understand the lesson. Kindly post your doubts in the comment box. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Together we can move forward.